vision of the foundation is to identify scholars and students who have the potential of becoming high-impact, responsible entrepreneurs through various selection programs, processes, and also development programs.
So the foundation is convinced that all young people, all children have the potential to achieve and to become great. We firmly believe in the vehicle of education as a means to enable them to become high-impact entrepreneurs. And part of what the scholarship is about is creating more opportunities for those who otherwise would not have been given that opportunity because of resources.
360 minus, so there's going to be 200.
So it just, sort of puts me in another place, and it's sort of like storytelling. I've always liked storytelling.
Like, I don't really think I'd be who I am without these ladies. They're kind of like my mothers. They're like my third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 1,000th mother.
My dad, he really supports me, and he's always there for me. I know any problem I have, I can just talk to him, I tell him everything.
This is one of the application forms that we received today. So what I'm doing, I'll be processing them. We're expecting about 4,000 application forms, and they come from all over South Africa.
Getting the scholarship meant to me and my family, that there was hope for me. Growing up, I was very, sort of a shy kid who kept to myself, but I was always, at home and creative and always doing something and trying to find something new. So, they always wondered where I'd end up. So getting the scholarship really, for them, meant that, I was well taken care of, and there was hope for me to do whatever I wanted to do and, follow my dreams.
There's not an ideal scholar. Everyone has their own DNA, their own footprint, their own way of doing things, their own way of looking at the world. But there is a similarity. And the similarity is that grit, that stickability, that part of you that says, I'm not going to give up on my dreams.
So the scholarship selection process, the primary aim is to firstly attract scholars who have the potential of becoming a high-impact, responsible entrepreneur. So the selection process is about a 1.5 year process requiring high-level commitment from our applications.
I never really thought much of myself and my potential back in primary school, and it's only when I started the scholarship process that I realized that I actually am greater than what I think I am.
Okay, this is my buddy Tom's cube. This is Lindani's. This is Lucas, and this is mine. Well, in my cubicle, I have my desk. This is where I do all my work, keep all my notes. Here I have all my sports stuff, and in there are my books, and yeah, this is where I sleep.
Being in a hostel, it's like being with 79 other brothers that have been through whatever grade you've been through. The life lessons that they teach you there, it's really a privilege living in the hostel.
I am staying in Gugulethu, and there's a lot of gangsters and stuff there. I think boarding school was best for him because then I didn't have to worry about him that he's not at home now. Where is he? What is he doing?
So the scholarship opportunity is essentially a boarding opportunity offering various options to our scholars, termly boarders, weekly boarders, and we do have some day scholars. But boarding is definitely our preference. The foundation has partnerships with various schools across the country, schools who have reputations of excellence in terms of their academic achievements, opportunities in terms of extracurricular activities.
The foundation established scholarship primarily on the basis of appreciating the socio-economic challenges in South Africa and creating more avenues for young people who otherwise would not have been eligible for selection into fellowship, and creating for them the opportunity to access quality higher education.
When I first got scholarship, I was like ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. It gave me like a whole new perspective and all the opportunities I have now.
Basically, education is the key to becoming what you're meant to be. It's the key to knowledge and comprehension and analytical thinking. It is the key to making your world more meaningful for you as an individual. It's the basis or the foundation of building skills to cope with tertiary education or entrepreneurship or whatever it is that any youngster wants to go into when they grow up.
I was new to everything. I didn't know what's going on, but the scholarship was always there, like they're always supporting us. Not only academically, but also just like personally. If I needed someone to talk to, there'd always be someone there.
Well, I think the biggest strength for us is the follow-through in terms of the support they give the boys once they're here, to visit, to mentor, to see whether there are any problems.
One level of support is my relationship with the scholar. That is the focus of what I do. Understanding the academics, understanding the pressures that they may face, and helping them to be proactive in facing those fears, in facing those challenges.
The development camps are a platform that we use to gather the scholars together, to give them tools that will help them when they're at school to make informed decisions, as well as a platform for us to teach them the different things that they will need in order for them to become entrepreneurs one day. In a generation where being employed is a big thing, it's important for young people to understand that they can also be employers one day, where they can own their own businesses. And that needs to start with a mindset change, where they realize first from high school that they can create a different culture, which is entrepreneurship.
Their support allows the school to give students the opportunity to realize their potential. They have a vision for excellence. They have a vision for the future. They want their students to be able to move forward entrepreneurially, and education does that generally. You learn the skills to either study further or to go into challenges of entrepreneurship, become Alan Gray Fellows, and keep moving forward and better yourself. So it's a holistic approach.
In primary school, I never pictured myself having these dreams that I do now and the goals that I've set for myself. And it is a long process, but I do see myself at the end of the day having achieved all my goals.
I do this job for the love of it, for the passion of knowing that I'm contributing to a better society and meeting future leaders now before they take on those leadership roles in the future.
It's giving individuals a head start. It's giving them a direct line of sight on their dreams. And to be a part of that is amazing.
I think when you want to apply for the scholarship, you just need to understand that it's just about being yourself. It's not about impressing someone. It's not about trying to be something you're not. Just bringing yourself out, bringing yourself to the table and being as genuine as possible. And I guarantee you that through that, you're going to have the best experience of your life on selection camp, because you're going to meet other amazing people just with the same ambitions as yourself.
I just think it's an amazing opportunity, and anybody who has the chance should reach for it, because your life will never be the same. And you become great, and in turn you make other people's lives great.
So the scholarship is really an opportunity to unlock the greatness and abilities, potential of young people across South Africa, for them to become eligible fellows, not just great high school students, university students, but developing whole-rounded adults. And given the particular challenges we have in our country, for them to look at that in a way and saying, I can be that change that we seek within the country. And in so doing, as high-impact entrepreneurs, they contribute in their own significant ways.
Good job.